Hello learners and welcome back. So, I hope that you guys have revised and done with past simple tense. In the last session, I discussed with you simple past tense, and prior to that, I had completed with you guys present tense. We did introduction and we did other tenses of present, and we discussed everything in detail with proper example sentences. And in the last session, in the previous session, I had done simple past tense with you guys. I hope you guys are working on it. You guys are framing your own sentences, because if you don't frame your own sentences, the ones that we are doing won't do much good to you people, right? So we need to keep on working on it. We cannot justify, we cannot take it into that, okay, we have done this much is enough. No. The examples that I have given you are different. The examples that you will frame on your own will make you realize whether you have the clear understanding of these tenses or not. Alright. So today's session is based on past continuous tense. And as we all know that continuous tense talks about continuity. Okay, an action that is going on in continuation from one end to another end, or from one time point to other time zone. So from one end point of time to other point of time. Okay, that is past continuous tense. So let's discuss about it. Let's discuss about past continuous tense, guys. Past continuous tense is to express continuous actions of past. Guys, actions of past which are in continuation. We're discussing that. We're talking about those sentences. Okay. So here, if I say when I say that I'm expressing continuous action of past, means an action in past. For example, this is past for me. So an action was in continuation here. It was going on at some point in past. Okay. It was in action. It was going on. It was working. Okay, but in past. Now here, when I talk about past continuous tense, what is the pattern that we use for this tense? What is the exact pattern that it follows? We know that past continuous. See, continuous is an action that was in continuation. We have to make use of ing form. We know that. With past, we know that we have to make use of was or were. It becomes so simple for us to understand the moment you get this in your head. As I told you in introduction of tenses, right, I had discussed which form of verb will go with what. We had discussed it, right? So when I'm talking about continuous will take ing form, which is fourth form of verb, and past will take was or were, right? So to express these actions, what is the pattern? This is the exact pattern, guys. It says you have to have your subject, was and were, plus fourth form of verb, then comes your object or complement, whatever it is. For example, when I see this, she was running in the park. I have used was. The reason of using was is because my subject happens to be singular. This is singular, right? And if this is singular, then that's definite. I'll use was. And if I had them, if I had they, if I had the people, then I would have used were. Okay. But here, as of now, I have singular subject. That is why was running. That's verb's fourth form. That is ing form of verb. She was running in the park. Now, this action maybe has taken place last evening. Okay, or yesterday, or last week, last Monday, anything. It is. We are talking about past action. We're not talking about present action. We are talking about past action. Okay. Ajit and his friends were driving a new car. Ajit and his friends were driving a new car. Why are we writing were? The reason of using were is that we have a plural subject here. Ajit and his friends. Okay, they were driving a new car. So see, it is not that you cannot use past continuous tense or you don't know how to use. you know, it's just that when you speak fluently or when you speak at a stretch or in flow, what happens is we mix words, okay, maybe, or we forget because we're not that conscious or cautious while speaking. Okay, so she was running in the park. Now, moving ahead, this is clear to us. This is clear to us that was and were plus ing or fourth form of verb is the exact pattern for us. Okay, now next comes negative structures. See, we have been doing this concept of negative structures for every tense that we did so far. I want you to understand this negative structure concept here as well. So the pattern goes that you have your subject, you use was and were the same way, you use fourth form of verb the same way. It's just that you have to add not to it. What? You have to add not to it. So was not will become wasn't and were not will become weren't. So it will be just like this. For example, Shreyas wasn't ordering a pizza. Shreyas wasn't ordering a pizza. So was not ordering. Was an ing itself showing that it is past continuous, and nt, not, this tag for not is showing that it is a negative structure sentence. Okay, so you can also say Shreyas was not ordering a pizza. That's not wrong, but the better way of saying it is Shreyas wasn't ordering a pizza. Alright, so this is the pattern, this is to be followed. Okay, we have another example. My sisters weren't attending the seminar. Okay, my sisters weren't, because this is sisters, it will take weren't. If it is Shreyas, that is singular, it will take wasn't, because was is for singular and were is for plural. Alright, so my sisters weren't attending the seminar. Alright, so which means it did not come or they did not wish to come, so they were not coming. Alright, so this was for negative structures. If you have to frame negative structure sentences, you will have to make use of this. Okay, this pattern. Now, this sentence here says, was she calling you? Was and calling. Immediately we know it's about past continuous. We know that we're talking about past continuous because we have was, and also what do we have? We have ing form of verb along with was. So was and were with ing form is definitely past continuous, but what is the question here? The question here is that whenever someone asks you a question, how do you frame a sentence in case of past continuous, just like this? It is just that your helping verb will come ahead, subject will move backward, and then will come fourth form of verb. So was she calling you? Was she phoning you? Was she teasing you? Was she irritating you? Whatever form of verb you use here, whichever verb you use here, these two will not change. Were you calling me? Were you, because with you we use were. So whichever helping verb comes with the subject, okay, we have to put that, you have to interchange its position, because subject plus verb is a simple sentence, assertive sentence, but verb plus subject is an interrogative sentence. Alright, and this learners, it's an interrogative sentence. Alright, now let's have a look at the structure and the examples. Study the order was or were plus subject plus fourth form of verb. So when I say was or were plus subject plus fourth form of verb, here what I'm doing, I'm using my helping verb first, okay, then has come my subject, and then my fourth form of verb has come up. Okay, so this is the entire process of helping verb. Okay, for example, was it raining on Sunday evening? Was it raining on Sunday evening? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe yes, it was raining, or no, it wasn't raining. So if a person asks you a question, was it raining on Sunday evening? Your answer could be yes, it was, or it can be no, it wasn't. So if you see here, whenever a yes or no question has been asked, all you got to do is you have to use this part only. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Okay. He is here. Yes, he is. No, he isn't. So it's up to you. You just have to make use of the subject and the helping verb that's given, and it easily becomes an answer sentence. Okay. Another example that I have for you is, were they filing a case against us? Were they filing a case against us? So when I say filing a case against us, again, were plus filing is fourth form of verb, right? So fourth form of verb, that is ing form of verb for that. Now again here, when I say were they filing a case against us, this is the helping verb and this is our subject. So helping verb is first and subject is later on. So that is the order for interrogative sentence. Any type of sentence you pick, if you are framing interrogative sentence, you have to make use of helping verb first, and later on you will be using your subject. Alright, and later on you will be using your subject. Okay, so this is understood. This is understood how to frame sentences for interrogative sentences. If you have to ask questions, okay, if you wish to frame negative structure sentences, you can do that also. For example, no, I can't come. So no, I can't come, I'm busy. So when you have to use negative structures, you can say no, I can't come, I came yesterday, now I can't. Okay, so if you want, you can use these structures and you can use these sentences into use. Start speaking, start conversing. Apart from negative structures, it was really simple that you just have to use was, verb plus ing form of verb with the object or complement. It is that simple. Alright, so this was past continuous tense for you that we have just done, that we've completed just. I want you all to work on these questions that I have given you. Work on them. We would discuss about it. Okay, if you have doubts, we can have a discussion for it. If not, we can move ahead. Okay, so guys, keep learning, keep growing, keep involving the way you guys do. Okay, the involvement makes a lot of difference for us, because you guys keep us intact. You also keep us trapped. Because we try to give the best to understand, to make you understand clearly. Okay, keep learning and growing. Thank you so much.